Welcome in to coverage you can count on at 5:30. I'm Barbara Goche. Thank you so much for joining us. Our top story continues unraveling in Columbus. The double murder of two women found shot to death Tuesday on Clay Street, leaving more questions than answers. We do know 51-year-old Ronisha Anderson and 52-year-old Tanya Richmond are identified as the two women killed, both found dead in the yard of a home on Clay Street. That's near Winston Street and Benning Road. Today, our crew is getting word of heavy police presence in that exact same area once again today. News 809's Ashley Williams joins us live from that scene on Clay Drive with more about this heavy police presence there earlier. Ashley, tell us more about what you learned today.
Yeah, Barbara, Columbus police tell me that a body was found in that home with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, as you know, we do not usually report suicides, but since this incident happened right next to that home that you just mentioned, where the two women were found just 2 days ago dead in the front yard, we are bringing this information straight to you. I spoke with Dr. Xavier McCaskey today. That is Ronisha Anderson's ex-husband. He tells me he will do anything for justice to be served.
When I say anything, if I have to put up a reward, if I have to hit the streets myself, even if I have to lay down my own life, that's what I'm willing to do.
In Columbus, just Tuesday, two women were found shot to death in the front yard of a home on Clay Drive in South Columbus. It happened in broad daylight. Authorities identifying the victims as 51-year-old Ronisha Anderson and 52-year-old Tanya Richmond. We're told they were friends. There are many questions surrounding why they were killed, especially for Ronisha's husband, Dr. Xavier McCaskey.
Her kids, my children, we're all hurting. But I think I hurt the most because we had a tight friendship, a tight bond. And not only were we husband and wife at one time, we remained best friends.
After I spoke with Dr. McCaskey, a WTVM crew went back to Clay Street. When we got there around 1:15, a heavy police presence spotted here on the street. Columbus police confirming the man who lives next door to where the two victims were found shot himself, ultimately ending his own life.
I'm still sad about my ex-wife being murdered, and I wanted to help find out who did this to her. And I just want CPD to do their job so both families can have closure.
Now, this is still an active crime scene. I'm actually going to step out of the way and let you take a look. It has since cleared out some. Since earlier today, there's still a police car, investigators. It looks like the chief deputy coroner of Muskogee County here, and crime scene tape up. So we will definitely continue to bring you the very latest in this heartbreaking story. There are two families that are suffering immensely.
Yeah.
Live in Columbus, I'm Ashley Williams for WTVM News Leader 9.
Yeah, definitely a lot of suffering happening. And Ashley, of course, we should also make note that police have not connected the suicide or the two homicides in any way at this point. Of course, we'll continue to investigate and ask questions here and bring the latest to folks. Thank you so much for the live report.